Hey peeps, it's been a while since my last video, since the last time I played through Zelda, but I'm gonna get right back into it. Wait, okay, so I need to head toward Death Mountain, where the red pendant is on the mountain. I've been really busy recently with adult life, my work as a teacher, and I've been trying to catch up on a lot of other games on my backlog. I've been playing a ton of Monster Hunter, and I was playing the first Witcher game. I got back into Pokemon a bit, and then I was also playing through Ori and the Blind Forest, and Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which came out last year. Amazing games, beautiful games. Yeah, but because of that, I've been busy and haven't had time to make videos. And making videos takes a long time. But I'm gonna try to get back into it. I'm debating whether I just want to stop making videos altogether, but I've taken breaks from uploading videos in the past. And plus, no one even watches these, so it's fine, it's all good. It's not like my how much money I make is dependent on how many videos I make or how many people watch my videos. I just make these for fun, and that's what's important, having fun. Alright, it's gonna be a bit of a hike. And the hike actually hasn't even started yet, because I haven't even gotten to Death Mountain. But I'm on my way there. For most games, I have to constantly look back at the map to make sure I know where I'm going. But for Zelda games, at least for this one and a few others, I have a decent idea of where I need to go. Pretty sure here's the foot of the mountain. Yes. Now that I have the power glove... Oh, this spider will give me money. You can kill it, yes. Or, you can be friendly and just collect the money that he gives you. Okay. This cave is dark, like all caves are. But Link has some magical lights that he's using. Oh yeah, it's easy to miss this little tunnel here, if you think that's a wall. And then there's this old man. I don't know who you are. Well, I don't know who you are either. Actually, I do, but if you're going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... Okay. Sure, I will help you get back home. Watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. He's referring to the Triforce, of course. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Well, thanks for the advice. And thanks for warning me about that hole that was right in front of me. Pretty sure it's this way. Yes, turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he is trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. But this guy is the father of one of the maidens who are descended from the original 7 wise men who sealed the path to the Dark World. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. Well, you know, kind of looking at the hero right here. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. It's okay, I talk too much all the time. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. Yay, a mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. Okay, then he goes into his house. Let's talk to him one more time. The wizard has deceived the king, and now he is trying to open the way to the Dark World. To complete your quest, you will need the Moon Pearl, which is in a tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. So he will recover your hearts. And it's very easy to lose hearts when you're up on this mountain. So let me be careful here. So my main goal for this playthrough is to just stay alive. Since I'm not getting any heart pieces, I'm gonna have the minimum number of hearts. Which, is just gonna be dependent on the heart containers I get from each dungeon. So, that heart piece on that mountain right there, I'm not gonna get it. It's actually easy to get. Step on this portal. Here's the introduction to the Dark World. And Link is a pink bunny for some reason. Why? Well, these fellows here, this pink ball, will help explain. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden powers will change your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. Well, this means Link is a pink bunny in heart and mind. Nice. I am always changing my mind, so I turn into a ball. Okay, sure. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. And that is very important for later. And then there's this guy, looks like a little ogre. What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Silly rabbit? Tricks are for kids. Sorry. I didn't have to say that, but I felt like it. I came here to get the power of gold, but now... Is the of capitalized? Oh well. But now I'm a freak, and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo, shoot. Alright. Whoops, I accidentally talked to him again. I was trying to shoot, but okay. Alright. Now when you use the mirror... Whoops. So here's the Dark World. It's basically like a mirror world of Hyrule. Used to be the Golden Land, the Sacred Realm, whatever you want to call it. But after Ganondorf got the Triforce, it turned the Sacred Realm, the Golden Land, into the evil Dark World. There's the heart piece, I'm gonna skip it. Jump off, and here's the dungeon. Let's see. So it took me about 7 minutes to get to this dungeon. Now let's see how long it takes me to beat it. Alright. Time to blaze through this. Well, maybe not blaze, but efficiently go through it as best I can. Alright, I don't need to fight these guys. I'm just gonna skip enemies. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that switch, but it's okay. I can use my boomerang. You want to learn how to be resourceful with all the items you have. Link has so many items. Alright, I hate these guys. You have to be careful, because they bounce you back. They take a decent number of hits. 3 in particular. Okay. I don't have a big key yet. So I can't go in there. Oh. Okay. I'm supposed to come here later. Okay. I'm supposed to go up first. Alright. It's coming back to me. Link, it is I, Sahasrara, the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance anytime. Don't forget this. It's actually very convenient. If you get lost in a dungeon or you need to escape to go back and get potions or fairies or whatever, you can just use the magic mirror and it will warp you back to the entrance. Very helpful. Very nice thing they added. Okay, there are going to be a bunch of fine tiles. Classic Zelda trope. At least in the older Zelda games. There are a lot of dungeons with fine tiles. Ow. Oh, they each take a heart. Don't take my hearts. Don't hurt me. Alright, I just need to dodge. First lesson in survival. Dodge. You could hit them with your sword too, but it's easy to miss and then get hurt. So dodging is the way to go. Right. I can skip these guys. I think I need to go get flippers later. Ow. Yeah, 300 rupees, you can go get flippers in the northeast of Hyrule. I will need to do that later. I'm just gonna do it later. On my lamp. Light the torches. Another Zelda trope. Oh, there we have the big key. Now we can go into the upper floors. Usually, in most dungeons, you don't get the big key until later on. But you get it pretty early here. Whoa, the guy's stuck. Sucks to be him. Right, let's make our way up to the upper floors. I've always wondered whether they will remake this game. Originally, they were going to remake it on the 3DS, but then I believe Shigeru Miyamoto decided to just make a full-blown sequel, which is Link Between Worlds, which I think was a good idea. Link Between Worlds is a very good game. Like, it's pretty often overlooked, kind of underrated. It's a really good Zelda game. I would like an HD remastered version of it. You should do HD remasters for all of the Zelda games. They already have for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Then there was the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time. And everyone is thinking that they'll make a collection of those games, and others maybe, similar to how they did the limited release Mario 3D All-Stars collection. Which, remember, if you haven't gone yet and you think you would like to have it at one point, it will no longer be sold in a couple months. I actually got an extra copy of it as a Christmas present for a friend, but he already had it, so I just kept it and got him Last of Us 2 instead. I know I'm not going to talk about that game and its ending. I still haven't played it myself. I want to reserve all of my judgments and opinions until after I've actually played through it. Another message from Sahasrara, the Elder, an orb known as the Moon Pearl. Everyone's talking about this Moon Pearl. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected so that his form will not change in the Dark World. You must find and escape from the tower. Oh, he should not have said that, because you're not supposed to escape from the tower. You need to beat the boss in the tower to get the pendant. Don't forget the Moon Pearl. Well, I also cannot forget about the pendant that I'm supposed to get. That's the main reason I'm here. Semantics. You need to make sure, okay. You need to make sure it is positioned right. Ow, because I need to drop from the top floor to get the Moon Pearl. To be fair, it is important to get the Moon Pearl, or else later, when you're in the Dark World, all the main dungeons are in the Dark World. I believe there are 7 main dungeons, and then the final level, Ganon's Tower, all in the Dark World. The 3 dungeons to get the pendants in Hyrule and the Light World are essentially just a warm-up. Or the actual levels. Well, these levels are to help players, I almost said students, teacher habit, to help players get used to the game mechanics. And then once they go into the Dark World and do the dungeons there, that's when the real game begins. That's when the serious business starts. Right, I need to hit switch. Wait, I need to Okay. I don't have to hit a switch. What I need to do is go down this hole. Pretty sure it's this hole. I hope it's this hole. Yeah, it's this hole. Alright, there's my Moon Pearl. Found the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero, which is me, from changing the effects of the golden power. Hang on, I want to hit a switch because all those pots, which was right before the boss room actually, they actually give hearts. Oh wow, I'm actually already at the end of the dungeon. Oh wow, it's only been like 7 minutes? Oh, I thought this would take a lot longer. Well, I need to hit a switch. That sound effect. Uh-oh. Passage blocked. Classic Zelda tune. Usually it plays whenever you solve a puzzle. Or beat all the enemies in a room. But this game is pretty liberal with that sound effect. It can get annoying after a while, but after a lifetime of hearing that sound effect, I'm used to it and I don't mind it. To me, it just reminds me that I'm playing a very, very one of the best games ever made. And one of the best game series, if not the best. And by far my favorite game series. Okay. Alright, it's time to go fight the boss. Get a couple hearts. It's very easy to have a lot of problems with this boss. Let's see how I do. Boss music. How many fairies do I have? I have 2 fairies. Of course, fairy is a misspell on the menu. So we have a giant worm guy. I think his name is Moldolga or something. Might be getting his name wrong. Okay, gotta get his tail. Whoa. But if you fall down the hole, if you get hit by him, it sends you back really fast. It'll most likely make you fall down the pit, and then you'll fall to the previous level, and then you have to come back up, start over, and you have to hit him a lot. And he goes faster and faster, because he's angrier, and in pain, and really wants to, hurt you. Like I said. Alright. But yeah, the reason I want to open up the lower the blocks to these pots is because they provide hearts, so yeah. And unfortunately, if you fall and come back up, you do have to start over. He replenishes all his life. So you have to be able to survive, or not fall, hit him enough. I always find it best to, be careful, but also be aggressive. If you're too careful, then we'll just... Alright. Then I just try to beat him. Not gonna talk for a bit. Ow. Okay, alright. It's good. Alright. Of course, if you keep falling off, eventually you're gonna run out of hearts. So it's a war of attrition. Like I said before, patience is key. Good video games teach people about patience and perseverance. Ow! Ooh. Okay. I almost thought I got hit, that's why I reflexively said ow. Ah! It's like, once he sees you, he comes up to you. You know what, let me try not depending on the spin attack so much. Might be more tactical if I just do the normal slash. Because I don't have to wait to charge it. Ow! Whoa. Ah, there you go. That was a smart decision. Let's go with the normal slashes. I'm just so used to using the spin attack. Alright, the last pendant has been obtained. Now I need to go get the Master Sword. I think I'm gonna go get the Master Sword real quick before I end this video. And then next time, we need to go into Hyrule Castle. You won with the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Now go to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the shortcut back. Oh yeah, it's to the left here. There are a lot of caves and chests and things to explore in Death Mountain, but I'm not gonna bother right now because it's gonna take a while if I were to do all of that. I can get a couple of heart pieces, but not gonna do that. Ow. I think this is the first time I've played through this game out of the maybe over a dozen times I've played through it. This might be the first time I knew that was gonna happen, but I still charged anyways. It's okay. I'm gonna stop my run before. Oh, okay. This is enough. Fallen for that several times. Charging too fast, hit the wall, fall into the hole. Like a life lesson. Whoa! Should have figured there were bees in there. Yeah, I charged into it anyways. Alright. But yeah, this might be the first time I'm doing a playthrough of this game without trying to collect everything. Usually when I do Zelda playthroughs, I always try to collect all the heart pieces, all the chests, 100% completion. Yeah. Oh yes, eat that mushroom. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. Weird juxtaposition of sweet and rotten. You can give this to anyone who wants it, and there's only one person who wants it. There's a witch in the northeast near the waterfall where you can get the flippers. We'll take the mushroom and turn it to magic powder. Technically, you can get at the beginning of the game, which I mentioned when I was doing the first dungeon. It's actually helpful in a very specific situation, but I'll go get it later. Here's the Master Sword. Hang on. So that's Hylian text. They have since revised the Hylian text to have different symbols replace the letters, but back then it's just random stuff. You can use the Book of Medora to translate. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master's Sword he will then retrieve. Wow, they're trying to rhyme, keeping the Knight's line true. Or at least a couple lines rhyme. Alright. Famous music when Link pulls out the Master Sword. Yeah. It also makes the Lost Woods less cloudy. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. That's actually a helpful note. It's how you defeat him later. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. You know what else is in my hands? The Master Sword. And the color is blue. It's a bit different, and it sparkles a bit when you attack. And then you can upgrade it a couple of times later in the game. Uh-oh. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to the sanctuary! Aye! So Zelda got kidnapped. If you go to the sanctuary, you'll see that, the priest that's there... There's another mushroom. What? Can I get multiple mushrooms? What? Interesting. Okay. But yeah. If you go to the sanctuary, that's where Zelda was hanging out after you saved her at the very beginning of the game. You'll find out from the priest that the soldiers came and took her. I think I'm just gonna go straight for the castle though. And once I get to the castle, I'm gonna end the video. Okay. Ah. And when you go out to the sanctuary, you'll see that the old man is dying. And but now I think about it. Oh, here's a sanctuary. Since I'm already here, might as well. I was gonna say that, like, if I never actually talk to him, he won't actually die and disappear. So in a way, that prolongs his life. But since I'm already here, I'll just talk to him. Link, you are a second too late. A second? Really? A literal second? Wouldn't I have seen the soldiers outside if I was a second too late? I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. We must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are our only hope. Aww. Well, in this game, people disappear when they die. Sad. I think it would have been smarter for them to go find a cave to hide in. Just like all the old people do in the first Zelda game. Should find a cave, block the entrance, so that you have to have a bomb to open it, and then tell everyone that it's a secret. Okay. Alright. Almost at the castle. Wrap this video up. Okay. Alright, the castle. Well, soldiers are chasing me. Well, let me go in the castle. Alright, back here. Whoops. Okay, in the next episode I will go through this castle and go beat up the wizard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great time. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.